views or opinions expressed on this program are those of the guest callers and do not necessarily reflect those of the host, advertisers, and affiliate stations. Your discretion is advised. Heard on 50-plus stations across the internet and on brick-and-mortar radio. Streamed to every continent on the planet. The last man standing out here in the new media universe. Many have tried to bring him down, and he is forever. Welcome to the Jiggy Jaguar experience. Communicate with us online at jiggyjaguar@jiggyjaguar.com or dial us up at 1866-763-1242. Check it on Jigman Freud at www.jiggyjaguar.com. You've seen him on All Access Music Group. You've read about him in talk radio wants you. He's been on the 6 o'clock news, and now he's in your face and in your ear. Broadcasting from coast to coast like butter and toast, it's the Jiggy Jaguar Radio Show.
I love Brother Ken. He is fantastic. We are going to go to our next guest here in just a few seconds. Pull them up on the old Skype audio. Hopefully. They said they have a Google number. I don't know what that means. They said they can't get calls on the Google number.
Val, Spatafora.
Spatafora. So we are going to go to the telephones, and I believe there's our guest. How are you?
Hi, how are you? This is Mike and Sal from Barzz Dot Net. How you doing?
Fantastic. How are you guys?
Doing good. Very well. Thank you for having us.
Now, before we get rolling here, tell us about your website. Where can we find you? I know there's a lot of folks that like to Google our guests and everything. So websites, social media, how do we find you here real quick?
Absolutely, no problem. So our website that Sal and myself own and operate is Barzz Dot Net, BARZZ.net. We also have a recently launched mobile app, BARZZ, and that's where your listeners can go and find bars and specials from all over the country, wherever they may be locally or if they're traveling. And we have over 80,000 bars and specials around the country where you can search and find the place, place to go for a night out or work for a happy hour.
Fantastic. For your buzz on bars, check out Barzz with 2 Z's, .net. And they join us live here via the magic of the telephone, the traditional telephone. And so this whole thing, how do you get something like this started? How does this come about?
Well, that's where Sal can come into play here, where he originally came up with the idea. Let Sal take it away.
How you doing, guys? I came up with the idea. I used to work on Wall Street, and I used to take guests out after work or meeting them when I traveled to meet them about sales, and then sometimes I'd have to meet out with guys after work. There was nothing to find when you traveled around the United States. So I figured I'd have to at least find a place where I could bring guests. One time I brought a bunch of priests, which they insisted on going to Hooters. We had a good time, though.
We have got great guests joining us today here on the broadcast. BARZZ.net. And for your buzz on bars, check out Barzz.net. And so you guys have a little bit of everything on here. I noticed that you've got... you've got a mobile app. You can search this thing by city. Give us all the details on the site here, man.
Sure. That's kind of the idea. Is we want to give. Well, so right now, there's certainly a lot of review-based sites that people use. Your Yelps and Facebooks and Googles and so forth to find people's kind of preferences on what they like or don't like about different places. What we're really trying to do here is to give people as much descriptive information about different bars around them to give them the best idea of where they want to make a decision to go. a lot of things that we have that's really descriptive. I mean, especially this is a really good time right now. For example, during March Madness, if you're looking to find a bar with a bunch of TVs and you know, to catch all the different games. So our information, you can search not just if a bar has a TV, but how many TVs they have. So if you want to find bars that have more than 15 TVs, you know, we have that information available. So that kind of descriptive information, all kinds of drink menus, you know, if a bar has a rooftop, or, you know, all specific types of information that people can find to cater to their specific needs.
We've got great guests joining us today here on our big broadcast, on the Sunday radio broadcast. We're getting ready to kick off hour number 2. And as we finish up hour number 1, we have got the main guys over there at Barzz.net. Barzz.net for your Buzz on Bars. Now, tell us a little bit about, you've got everything up here. Tell us about the mobile app.
The mobile app is basically a GPS generated based on your location and where you are. You can turn it on, refresh it, and it'll show you different rounds of bars and drink specials where you're at, anywhere in the country. I've tested on trains going out to Long Island, upstate New York, and it works. You just refresh every stop you go, and you'll see a bunch of different bars and specials.
It's basically one click and you get all the bars and specials that are around you. You just click that first thing on the home page, that first link to find the bars, and bam, we'll spit out a bunch of you know, venues right around your local area.
Awesome stuff. We've got Barzz.net. That's Barzz.net. Top local bars, restaurants, and more. Check out for your Buzz on Bars. Check out Barzz.net. Now, you guys are on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Tell us about the social media reaction that you guys have been getting to the website, the app, the products, everything.
Well, it depends on who you're talking to. You know, you got the social responsible crew. We're trying to get some interns, and I applied for interns in every type of school. And the only interns that I was trying to get from is the Catholic universities. They felt it was, I don't know what they felt, but anyway, they turned us down to give us interns for Barzz.net.
That's a hell of a deal.
Well, we're all over every page, every different social media platform. But we're also starting, we're doing a crowdfunding, and we're starting a non-profit. Because since we're being successful, we should be responsible as well. So we're starting bad. Bars Against Dangerous Driving.
Really? That's a hell of a deal.
We're doing a crowdfunding, and that's going to help finance that nonprofit.
Wow. So you guys are doing this big time. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we feel we should be responsible. Everybody should be responsible. We're having a good time. Always be responsible. Have a designated driver.
Yeah, and basically what we're really looking to do now is to ramp up, you know, what we have. We're visiting our nightclub and bar show. It's the biggest trade show in the industry on March 26th to the 28th. That's where we're going to be launching our crowdfunding to raise money, and like Sal mentioned, to also start up a nonprofit, our Bars Against Dangerous Driving. And yeah, we got a lot of cool things lined up for this coming year.
Fantastic. We have got a really, really cool group of guys with us today. They join us live here on our broadcast to end hour number 1. We're getting ready to go into hour number 2. Barzz.net. That's Barzz.net for your Buzz on Bars. Check out Barzz.net. Now, you guys have got a little bit of everything over here. You've got all sorts of different information. Tell us about the website and what people can check out when they go over to Barzz.net.
Just playing around with the website one day, I did a search with keywords, and I did dog-friendly. I found around 5,000 bars across America that are dog-friendly when I did a search. So I mean, you can look up, and we looked up the Eagles, not a favorite team of mine. But when you plug in Philadelphia Eagles in keywords, you'll find all the boards that actually sponsor or support that team anywhere in the country. I did a lookup for that.
Wow.
So like Sal's mentioned, like, we want to, you know, our goal and what we're doing, what we're building on is to be as descriptive of each venue as possible. So it gives as much information to the public that they can use to find any specific type of event or amenity or type of bar that they're looking to go to and hang out. So we try to give them as much flexibility in what they can search for. Like Sal was mentioning, you want to find a dog-friendly bar, or if you're out of town and you're a Vikings fan in Arizona somewhere, we're the Vikings bar. So I think it's something unique in that aspect that there's not too many, if any, really other competing types of sites that offer that type of comprehensive information for the public to really be able to find out specific things about bars they want to find.
We've got BARZZ.net. That's Barzz.net. Top local bars, restaurants, everything for your buzz on bars. Check out Barzz.net. Well, gentlemen, as we wrap up here with you, what do you guys have coming up, let's say, the next 6 months?
So the real big thing that I was mentioned before is exhibiting at the Nightclub and Bar Show in a couple weeks, and is really ramping up the website and the mobile app with a crowdfund that we're launching very soon. So we're looking to raise some money to develop the site and add some really neat features. We're going to implement some new augmented reality to make it a lot more fun and engaging for users to build on top of our content that we have, as well as as implementing our nonprofit there.
Basically, what we're doing is we have fun, and we're starting a nonprofit, and we're introducing new technology for bars to get better ways to market themselves.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, I got to go, gentlemen, but I appreciate you making time for us today.
Thank you very much for having us.
Have a good day.
Thanks, guys. Have yourself a wonderful day. There goes Barzz.net. Barzz